Hi, friends. My name is Heather Nisler, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. It's truly an honor and a privilege to get to come and share a little bit with you about a topic I'm really passionate about, mainly because it was one of the hardest things for me to do. And so when you overcome something and you learn about it and how it can be so much better, it's so much fun to share that with others. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is a little bit about growing your friend base and those people, you're growing your influence really. And here's a little bit of backstory. So prior to Plexus, I treated Facebook as and social media in general. My rule was if I don't sit down and have face-to-face coffee or dinners with you, if I wouldn't have you in my home, you're not going to be on my friends list. So I literally had only a couple hundred friends on Facebook, and no, Bible. It was kind of crazy. And we come from a tiny little town, just a few hundred people. We have one stoplight, or we have a big four-way stop, and our entire county has only one stoplight. So we are in the middle of nowhere. And it was one of those things where it's just like, my social media was for my close friends and my family. That was the way I viewed it. And so the thought of laying things out there and kind of sharing with a bolder, broader audience was really foreign to me. And very quickly I, realized, okay, so I started making friends with, or friend requesting all of those people that are known acquaintances, that kind of thing. But then as you all know, that starts to slow down a little bit, and it's time to broaden your reach, right? We are here on purpose for a purpose. And I truly believe that. I believe God has these unique things in us that are Him living in us that we need to share to the world. So part of that is expanding your reach, getting in and meeting new people. How do you do that? Right? How do you do that, especially during this time of COVID, right? You have to be super intentional. So yes, you can absolutely do it in moms groups or getting out. But when you live kind of in the middle of nowhere, it's a little harder to do that. And so I went, okay, here's what I can do. I can find some like-minded people. So that's something I want you to do. Jot down on a piece of paper some of your interests, your hobbies, your passions. What are some things that you literally could go crazy talking about all the time? All right. When you kind of narrow that down, you'll realize, okay, so if there's other people that like talking about that all the time, those might be your people, right? So would they be people that you'd want to be friends with in real life? So then when you find those groups, so you can search groups, there are groups for absolutely everything on Facebook. And you can search hashtags in Instagram. It's, same vibe, but it's just a little bit different. I'm going to kind of really focus in on Facebook because that's where I am the strongest in, and Instagram I'm working on learning. Okay. It's a more of a process for me, and I'm making progress there. So once you find some groups, now do the invites, read the rules, all of that stuff. Most of them are no, self-promotion, no network marketing, none of that. And so cool. You're not there to throw things out anyways. You're there to meet people, right? So what you do is you get into the group, get involved. Nobody wants a wallflower, right? So start reading posts, interact on things, get to know people. Here's the thing. If you're just sitting there on the sidelines, just reading things and all of that, and you're going, I don't know, this is kind of weird. If it's not your vibe, bye-bye, no big deal. Find a new group. It's okay. It's all good. Heck, start a group. That would be awesome too. But what you can do is you just start meeting new people, and then you're going to see a post or some comments, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this chick is awesome, or this dude is really cool. And you start getting into conversations. So within a post, and then over time, and I'm not saying this is like a wham bam like process, but over time, you're going to be like, okay, I got to know, Sally more. And so you send Sally a friend request, and it's not weird because you've gotten to know Sally in this group and you guys have been chatting and commenting on different things. She's commenting on your post, you're commenting on her post, you're both commenting on other people's posts. So your name's been around, her name's been around, and you guys are like, oh, we are like-minded people. She's cool. She's cool. Yay, we should be friends. Makes sense. So then once she accepts your friend request, get to know her, be present on her wall, make a note and go back and visit her wall, get to know her family, make a comment there. But then you can take it into Messenger and be like, oh my gosh, so tell me a little bit more about that dinner you went to where you guys celebrating something, special or whatever. Or you can just be like, it has been so fun getting to know you. I love meeting other people with similar interests. I'm from this small town, or I just love meeting people in general, or whatever. But keep it real, keep it authentic. Like you're having coffee talk, like with this person, between your computer screens or your phone. And it's cool. It's not weird. You're not being pushy or salesy, and that relationship grows. They're going to get in your stories. That's the best way for them to get to know you authentically and be real, but make sure you're showing up as you. Yes, I'm done up right now, sort of. I have joggers on and I'm like super comfy, but you'll see me in my stories just absolutely grubbed out, nothing on, and just like, like, hey, this is real life. And people want to know that when we're on this health journey with them, they're trusting us. They aren't just buying a pizza cutter, you guys. They're not buying nail polish. They are buying a health journey, and they're trusting us with so much. And it's such an honor, and we get to be in community and partnership with them. And it's so, so, so cool. So those are some of my favorite things. I can't tell you how many people will just say, I've been following you forever. And it literally just happened, today when I'm recording this, right before I started this. She's like, I've been following you forever and it's time. I said, all right, let's do this. So we got on the phone and we started talking, and we were able to catch up. We were chatting it ended up being like 40 minutes, and it was so fun to just really get to know her and her goals. And so that's something I encourage to get on the phone, talk with these people. If the more it becomes a true relationship, the better it's just going to feel. It's going to be amazing. So I truly, truly, truly encourage you to find a couple new groups, get into them, and start meeting people and starting conversations with 5 new people a day in Messenger. I know that sounds crazy, but it's super, super, super important. And there's no plexus involved, you guys. No. We are just having conversations. We're having, hi, how are you? Gets to know you. So that's my challenge for you, is to join. Let's say we're going to join 2 new groups, and we're going to have 5 new conversations with people you've never talked with before, and just saying hi and seeing how they're doing. Maybe they've been your friends for a while, but you don't really know them, and you're like, and so go look on their page first, see what they've been up to, and then talk about it. Talk to them. Ask them how they're doing, how their day's going. Ask them if they've got any fun plans for the weekend. Just be you. Be awesome and have so much fun. All right, thanks so much, you guys.